Welcome to the third episode of the roll up. This is gonna be for independent stuff and all that good shit. So biggest news is Bound for Glory having a location and a new date. It is Friday, October 7th, I believe. I'm going to confirm that real quick. Calendar. Because if it's October 7th, then yeah, I wouldn't be too upset. Yep, October 7th in Albany, New York, at the Washington Avenue Armory. It can hold up to like 5,000 people at the, I want to say very least, but it might more of very most. So, I'm not entirely sure on the capacity, but I'm expecting those tickets to go by very fast. But most of Impact shows are good. But with it being on Friday, it's going up against SmackDown and then Rampage. So it'll be interesting. Now, I'm of two different minds with the Friday pay-per-views. Like, I understand it, but if you're going to do it on Friday, you should start at like 9 or 9 p.m. Go from 9 to 12 in the morning. That to me just feels so much better because people are going to be out and about on Fridays. You figure by 9, most of them are going to be at a bar or something, so it's like, hey, there's wrestling pay-per-view, people are getting drunk. You know, we could see if we could talk to bars, see if they could put it on. They get it, people like it. Guess what? More people tune in, all that good stuff. And that's just how I look at it. Okay? Like bars, restaurants, all of that. People are drinking, eating, doing whatever. Use 9 p.m. as like, hey, we have pay-per-view. Let's start at 9. Let's talk to these restaurants and bars and all that. Because it's something short and simple and, well, you do well enough, guess what? More people are going to want to see it. You can talk to those same restaurants and bars, hammer out a deal. Guess what? More viewership, more people tuning in to their weekly episodes on YouTube, Impact Plus, Access, whatever. But more than that, you can potentially grow your audience with that. Because they may have a kid, or they may meet somebody who has a kid. Hey, let's watch wrestling. They like it or whatever. Boom, bam. Congrats. You built up a bigger community or fan base. Sorry for the sneeze. Can hold it in. So yeah. They'll be taking episodes for their weekly TV on Saturday, so I mean, if you get a chance, go check it out. You may end up liking it a lot more than you'd imagine. Other than that, the only other big news, the independent circle at least, is that, well, MLW is going on short hiatus. When I say short hiatus, I mean that in the sense of they have a new season debuting like September 21st, I believe, on BN Sports, or BN. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I apologize. And they canceled their Chicago shows and all that. And I think Texas tapings, I don't understand why. Rumors were that was tied into their negotiations, so perhaps more live episodes. I don't know. I can't really say anything So yeah, I expect it to be back better than ever. So just keep an eye out for it, and you'll like it, or you won't like it, but you'll hear more. You can check it out at MLW on YouTube, and they've got a lot of good talent. One of their talents in particular, Jacob Pattu, had one hell of a match with Josh Alexander, the Impact World Champion, at Ric Flair's last match, which apparently Ric Flair almost passed out twice, or did pass out twice during the match. So yeah, it was not very memorable, except for the fact that he almost pretty much died. So yeah, that's a bitter thing to say, not tone. But unfortunately, it's true, and that's just how he decided to go about it, like a fucking dumbass. Other news than that, Billy Corgan said that they can't do another Empower because there's not enough female free agents. Now, I will say this. Yes, right there, there's not a lot. There's only everybody that used last year, pretty much. Save for like 2 or 3 AEW women. And it's even more insulting because NWA 74 is being main evented by Tyrus. So yeah, it's like he said it, and he may believe it, but fuck, I am glad he didn't buy out Impact, because a lot of the stuff we've been seeing from Impact, like the Impact Queen of the Mountain match and Ultimate X match and stuff like that, that wouldn't have happened. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be too surprised if BXT weren't even in the company in the Lone Tag Champs. Jordan Grace would have been gone. It might have had like 3 or 4 people, if that. So yeah, he was being a dumbass, so nothing too surprising there. Like, G1 Climax is this weekend. I'll find out who's all in it, but I really don't care too much about it at this point. Just because it is one of those things where it's like, it's good, it gets people on the card and all that. But it's just, I just really don't like a whole lot of it. The final match was Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay. So, it wasn't bad. It's Okada versus Ospreay. Ospreay's a great wrestler. Okada's probably one of the best of all time at this point. And yeah, the outcome was either Okada getting another title shot, or Ospreay getting the shot against Jay White at Wrestle Kingdom, which is going to be a 1 day show this year, with New Year's Dash returning. So another 6 to 8 hour pay-per-view, which I'm not looking forward to at all. Like, doing the 2-day pay-per-views for big events. But I've been going for, let me see here. Let me just make sure. I start at 7:19, and I've been going for half an hour. So that is a good place to end this recording session with a roll-up. And a fair reminder, we will probably be back in September or October. So these 3 episodes will have to pass you that long good things come to those who wait. So, I can guarantee next time there'll be a lot more to talk about. Goodbye.